So today's day one. And I don't even really know what we're going to be doing tonight too much. I just know that Mary and myself, this is the beginning of our planning phase, I guess, as we plan for our road trip for 2017 to kind of tour around the Maritimes. Our hopes are that this trip will take about how long?
2 weeks? 3 weeks? I don't know.
You're just going to show up?
That was my plan.
Just going to kind of come back with the rest of us?
I'll arrive with my bike.
That's good.
Follow you.
Okay. Yeah. So Jim and Elizabeth, they'll be our partners in this trip, and I know Jim's all about the planning stage. He's probably super excited to get this part underway.
Like you.
Yeah, a little bit like me, probably even more so. But they're coming over tonight, and we're gonna start planning. And I think we're gonna go the northern route through Quebec and kind of go into Gaspé, and then we'll come down and do Cabot Trail. My hopes, and you know, because we're doing this Maritime trip, and hopefully this is a big one, I really want to make sure we get the chance to hit Newfoundland, because I don't think, have you ever even been there?
No.
Nope. So I have, but not in a long time. So it's a big part. So we're gonna do some hopefully mapping and setting up and getting all this awesomeness ready. We're heading home, just leaving work right now, and we'll see how this goes tonight. Should be a good time. It's over a year before we're actually going to do the ride. So March 2016 is the date right now, and we hope to leave summer of 2017. So it'll be kind of cool, because when you guys see this video, you'll be a year from now, and that's kind of neat. We're gonna get some pizza, do some mapping, figure out what our plans are.
Woo! Cheese ball.
Oh.
Cheese ball. Hello! You filming right away?
Yeah, it already starts.
What do you mean we do filming on the way home from picking him up from work?
I brought wine for the ladies.
Yeah, sure.
And support from her. I have every
Yeah,
right
but
to
this should
do
be a
so,
gorgeous
because
ride.
I
And
was
that should be a
told
nice,
I made
slow,
my name out
winding,
of a molehill.
Yeah.
And I said, well, you guys were
twisty,
making boats and then
just a
gonna
fun
go
road.
international
Well, and just the
without
fact
me
that you
to
get
begin
that
with. Well, we
that
said
ocean
we
on
were-
your
we weren't gonna
left hand
do
side
that.
all
And
the
at
time,
that
right?
Yeah.
meeting that you booked,
All right, so after realizing that we don't have a map, we found a map.
Thank you, Walmart.
Thank you, Walmart. So, straighter. Oh, yeah. That's too soon. That's okay. Yeah, thanks, Walmart. So we got an Atlas of Canada, and we're now gonna go home and start the mapping process. So, good luck to us.
I know I ended up on this once by accident. Didn't intend on it, and I wrote it all the way. Yeah, all the way up through into Quebec. And if we can hit Quebec for first night.
Yeah, because I've never ridden actually on the north side of the river.
Yeah, so I think that'll be a nice ride. And then we can keep coming along the river.
Well, let's see.
And then that gets us into the Gaspé, right?
Yeah, there's Gaspé.
So then we can do the full peninsula.
There are two friends of ours. One of my really best friends from Dartmouth in Nova Scotia, and her guy is from Cape Breton, so he would have family up there too, right?
Yeah.
Plus,
And they both ride.
Riders,
and they
yeah.
both ride. And we've
Yeah.
never ridden with them either,
Oh,
so
nice.
that would be kind of fun
Yeah.
just to do Cape Breton with them.
Especially with someone who's a little more local down there too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because pretty much everywhere we're going, we'll know somebody where we can spend a night, spend a night there,
Which
like
is great.
especially Newfoundland too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got family in Newfoundland I haven't seen in 30 years.
It's going to be so awesome.
In 30 years I haven't seen them, right?
Yeah.
That's it. Filming the filming. Yeah, you are. Yeah. Well, nobody else is going to hold this camera for me,
It just looked really fun.
right? Nobody else is going to hold it.
That's true.
Yeah,
It's true,
yeah.
I have my wine.
I know.
on, so. That's the most
Yeah.
important part, Marion. You know it is.
Elizabeth is filming me, filming myself.
That's right.
Yeah, thank you.
And then we're on our way back.
I know, my mom always tells the story.
Have you ever been to sea, Billy? Arr.
See the light bulb came on above his head. Bing.
Did my light bulb come on?
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at the next stretch.
What stretch? Oh, coming home.
Yeah, I think it'd be nice to come back to the States.
Go down through Maine, then New Hampshire.
In coming back into Ontario.
Plattsburgh. Champlain.
That's why I did it. You had this insane look on your face.
Oh,
Not you, Jim.
there's a camera war going on.
There is. And coffee too.
Coffee on the way here.
Here, let me put that in there so we don't have
Alright.
to carry it.
Okay.
Meeting part 1 adjourned.
Yes. You can stop recording now.
No.
Maybe just turn the volume down.
Oh, say can you see?
We're posing for.
All right.
All right,
guys.
All right, we'll
See
see
you
you tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Drive safe.
We will.
Well, it's midnight and everybody's gone. So Jim and Elizabeth just left, and I think it was a pretty productive first day. Jim and I especially spent time with the Atlas looking at some of the main stops, I guess. Really started to look at distances and what we think we could kind of accomplish per day. Get past that 400 or 500 kilometers per day, so you're not riding too much and exhausted, especially with doing this. We're going to be doing this, for 2 weeks. You want to make sure that you're not tired. So I think it was good. Cool. Day 1 in the books. Hey guys, so it's nice and early, but I thought I'd do a little touch base with you just to let you know what's been going on. It is, March 26th. Did some ordering for some stuff. So ordered from online. I order everything from online, but got my wife a pair of heated gloves. So those should be coming soon, and I'll make sure that there's a link somewhere in the bottom if you guys are interested. And when I get them, I'll probably put a link somewhere on the screen for a review that we'll end up doing, as well as some motorcycle pants for me for when it's a little, cooler out, or I just don't want to wear the chaps. Hopefully they're waterproof, as well as a whole bunch of camera mounts. So mounts for these guys, so that they can be put on the bike all over the place, as well as all over me. So depending on what I'm doing and where we're going. So I'll let you guys know more about those when they come in. Just a little heads up. So cool. Keep watching.
Lovely, gingerbready houses. We can't remember where the ferry goes. Right up out there. And all along the road, all along, like it's all.
So it's April 2nd, we're heading to Jim and Elizabeth's. We're going for dinner, and we got our helmets in the back, and we're going to check to see if we can get the comms, the communications working with 4 riders. So that's our plan for tonight.
It's usually that is coming at you.
Yeah. Get your helmet on. It's all about safety, Jim. It's all about safety.
Yeah, look at the beers.
Yeah.
First.
Guys.
I should be trying to pair right now.
I feel somewhat left out.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah.
Not playing.
Hello, Mary.
No.
Hello, Mary.
No.
Hello,
Are you
Mary.
There.
Okay.
You and I can still talk.
No.
I can try to talk.
I can't tell.
Oh yeah, you're loud.
That's
Here.
okay.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, so we're doing North Conway today, so New Hampshire, so Ottawa, New Hampshire. It's between a little over 500 kilometers, but it's going to be a good test. We're going to be riding in the next 4 days, probably between 1,500 and 2,000 kilometers. So this is a good, again, test for us to see what long day riding is like continually for our trip to the Maritimes next year. So really looking forward to this ride. A bunch of us going, so enjoy. I'll show you a couple clips of the trip here, but we'll focus more back on us getting ready for the Maritimes. Yeah. What do you think of this? It's alright? It's growing? I'll probably cut it off. It's getting warmer out now. Alright, so we're back from North Conway. 4 days, I'm guessing somewhere around 1,700 kilometers we put in total. You know, long days, between 500 and 600 kilometers. First day, same thing on the last day, and you know, 200-300 kilometers in the middle. So that's a good idea of what our ride is going to be like when we go to the Maritimes, but over a 2-week period, so every day for 2 weeks. Tiring, yeah, for sure. So we want to make sure that throughout the next year or so, we make sure that we are, you know, physically ready for that, because we want to make sure that we are prepared while we're on the bike and that we don't need a bunch of days to recover, because you don't want to be on your bike and sleepy. So that's definitely something we're going to look into making sure we get better at. So we're going tomorrow actually to Jim and Elizabeth's to do some oil changes on our bikes. So it's oil change day, so that's exciting. And then in a week from now, we are, at least Mary and I, with some friends of ours, we're going to be heading down to Lake George to do a Americade again this year. So that's about 400 kilometers that way and back too. So we'll be putting on another 1,000 kilometers. We'll be down there for a week. So lots of footage coming out of that. So that's going to be exciting. All right, guys, that's it for tonight. And we'll see you tomorrow. All right, so it's, I don't know what it is. July 9th, I guess. July 9th. I'm just hanging out in the car. My wife and daughter are running some color run, I think it's called. And I'm doing some work on the computer. But I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of an update since it's been a while. Been to Americade and back, done all that kind of stuff. Again, it's July 9th right now. And we are going to be meeting up shortly, hopefully, with Jim and Elizabeth, and maybe we may have gathered some more people to come with us on our trip. Not 100% sure yet, possibly. But I do know that we are going to be looking at changing some routes. We had talked to a few people that have done Newfoundland, and because of our 2-week limitation, we don't want to rush Newfoundland. So we are going to be re-looking at the maps to see if maybe it's better for us to kind of skip around Gaspé area, so Quebec, and kind of beeline it right to Churro, so that we can get up to Cabot Trail and to Newfoundland a lot quicker than we were planning on doing it before. So anyways, yeah, as you can see outside, it's not pleasant right now, and I'm working here on my pewter, right? So pewter's doing some stuff, and I'm just working. All right, check back with you guys later. All right, so summer's not over, but it's it's coming to an end now. It's September. So this season came and went, and I really wanted to make sure this was an update for you guys. So for this whole episode that you're watching here, you've seen our bikes, so Mary's V-Star 1100 and my Vulcan Nomad 1500. And this was always the plan for us to take those 2 bikes to the Maritimes. But when we were at Americade this year, both of us, and I don't know if you guys have watched the video. If you haven't, you can check our little video on these bikes. We took the Suzuki V-Stroms out. I did 1000 and Mary did the 650, and we both just really kind of fell for those 2 bikes. So we ended up buying them, not new ones, but I got a V-Strom DL 1000 and Mary bought a V-Strom DL 650. So kind of cool. Like I said, not new. 2002 for me, and a 2004 for Mary. Fairly low kilometers on them, and I think those will be really good bikes. So we've taken them on a couple, fairly good rides. We did a 700 kilometer ride on them, and I definitely have to say that because of the seating position in that, different muscles are being used. So I'm glad that we're going to be doing our Maritime trip maybe later in the season next year, because of the fact that we'll be able to spend the majority of the season on those bikes to get ourselves ready for them. But yeah, here they are, and we love them. So big change. V-Stroms. Yeah. All right, so I'm just outside working on my bike, and actually working on the chain, getting it all greased up and cleaned because it was a mess. Yeah, tomorrow's the last charity ride for the year, so we're doing the Guide Dogs for the Blind tomorrow. Should be a fun day. And yeah, it's getting into September now, and we have maybe 1 or 2 more rides for the season planned. A lot of little rides, but we have a couple more. It'll be interesting to see how long this season lets us go. We made it all the way last year till Christmas Day. Be nice to get that again this year, especially with this bike. And I bought some new gear today, so new pants, new mesh pants. I'm going to try those tomorrow, so hopefully they are everything I dreamed. And I got a new coat, which is awesome. So hopefully you'll see those. All right, guys, check back in with you soon.